Now, today's video is all about something super powerful. Self-talk, the way you speak to yourself inside your own head. You might not realize it, but the conversations you have with yourself every day are literally shaping the way you see the world, the way you act, and the results you get in life. So let's break it down step by step. What is self-talk? Let's start simple. Self-talk is basically that voice in your head. It's the running commentary about what you're doing, what you're thinking, and how you're feeling. For example, when you make a mistake, do you tell yourself, "I'm so stupid"? Or do you say, "That's okay, I'll try again"? Both are forms of self-talk. The words you choose, positive or negative, don't just float away. They actually stick with you and influence your emotions, confidence, and even your physical energy. Why does self-talk matter? Think of self-talk like the soundtrack of your life. If the soundtrack is encouraging, uplifting, and supportive, you feel strong and motivated. But if it's harsh, critical, and negative, you start to feel drained, hopeless, or stuck. Here's an example. Imagine you're about to give a presentation. If your self-talk says, "I'm going to mess this up. Everyone's going to laugh at me," your brain believes that. You'll feel nervous, shaky, and probably perform worse. But if your self-talk says, "I've prepared for this, I can handle it. Even if I make a mistake, I'll recover," suddenly your brain shifts. You feel calmer, more confident, and you perform better. That's why self-talk matters. It directly influences how you experience reality. The science behind self-talk. This isn't just motivational talk, it's backed by science. Our brains have something called the reticular activating system, RAS. This system acts like a filter. It decides what information gets your attention. So if your self-talk is negative, your brain starts filtering the world to confirm that negativity. You'll notice more problems, more failures, more reasons to doubt yourself. But if your self-talk is positive and supportive, your brain filters the world differently. You start noticing opportunities, solutions, and wins, things that reinforce a more positive reality. Basically, your brain is always listening to your words. What you tell yourself becomes what you believe, and what you believe shapes your world. Types of self-talk. Let's look at the two main kinds of self-talk. Negative self-talk. "I'm not good enough. I always fail. People don't like me." This type of self-talk creates fear, doubt, and anxiety. It holds you back. Positive self-talk. "I can figure this out. I've failed before, but I've also succeeded. I deserve to be happy." This type builds confidence, resilience, and motivation. Now, nobody has 100% positive self-talk all the time. That's unrealistic. But the goal is to notice when your self-talk turns negative and learn how to reframe it. How self-talk shapes your reality. Here's how it works in real life. Your thoughts become feelings. If you think, "I'm a failure," you feel discouraged. If you think, "I'm capable," you feel empowered. Your feelings become actions. When you feel discouraged, you avoid challenges. When you feel empowered, you take action. Your actions create results. Avoiding challenges leads to fewer opportunities. Taking action creates growth and success. So in the end, the way you talk to yourself shapes your entire reality, from how you feel day to day to the kind of life you create. How to improve your self-talk. All right, so how can you shift your self-talk to work for you, not against you? Here are a few simple strategies. Catch yourself in the act. Pay attention to the words you use. Awareness is the first step. Ask yourself, would I talk to a friend the way I'm talking to myself right now? If the answer is no, it's time to reframe. 2. Replace negative with neutral. If you can't go from "I'm terrible" to "I'm amazing" right away, that's okay. Start neutral. Change "I'm terrible at this" to "I'm still learning this." Neutral language feels more believable. Use "I am" statements. Powerful phrases like, "I am capable," "I am learning," "I am improving." These build your identity over time. Practice daily affirmations. Write down 3 to 5 positive statements every morning. Repeat them out loud. It may feel weird at first, but repetition rewires your brain. Surround yourself with positive voices. Your environment matters. The people, the content, The energy you consume, it all feeds into your self-talk, so choose wisely. Think of something you've been negative about recently. Maybe it's work, school, or your health. Now reframe it. Instead of, "I'll never get this done," say, "This will take time, but I can do it step by step." Instead of, "I'm not good at this," say, "I'm improving with practice." Notice how the energy shifts instantly. That's the power of self-talk in action. Here's the truth. You can't always control what happens around you, but you can control how you talk to yourself. And when you change your self-talk, you change your reality. So remember, every time you speak to yourself, you're either building yourself up or tearing yourself down. Choose words that help you grow.